Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm super excited to be coming to you earlier today. I have a project that I want to do in my stamp room, so I thought, man, it's a bright sunny day. If I can have more time to get that kind of torn apart and put back together before my next live video tomorrow, that would be great. So I thought I will get my act together, get a card going, and I'm super excited about today's card. It's one that I wanted to bring to you last month in coordination with the pretty papers that were on sale, but I also didn't want to do too many Christmas things since it was only October, but now it's November, so why not bring you more Christmas things? And this month, just a heads up, I kind of wanted to do half and half, that way you could get some ideas for Christmas and such. And so half of my cards this month will be Christmas and half will be all occasion that I'm demoing and sending out. So without further ado, hello. Oh gosh, lots of you. Wendy, Lisa, Marie, Lois, hello. So without further ado, card number 3 for November Stamp Camp. I'm going to try and put it really close to the camera because I put lots of Winka Stella on there. So I'm super excited about this. I was talking to Lisa earlier, and I always have some kind of idea in my brain, or I should say not always, but most of the time. And so it's always fun to see like if it actually, what I'm thinking and dreaming up actually can happen and take place the way I want it to. So this will be card number 3, and I think I'm ready to turn my camera around for you guys. So it's bright and sunny here, and that's going to help always for you guys to see what I'm up to and doing. It's just a gorgeous day, and don't we all love bright sunny days too? Okay, so here is the card facing center, and I also brought out some things that for different options and such, but I also have a treat for you because one of the products that I am using on my card today is kind of a hidden gem. So you'll have to wait and see what the hidden gem is because it really truly is hidden. Okay, so if you like to follow along with me, in the annual catalog is the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. Very popular when it was released last year, and so I'm excited that they carried it over. And some of you have even been showing me your samples that you've been making to get a head start in your Christmas cards using this, so it's great. The only thing that I am using is the Merry Christmas. Now that I think about it, I'm only using that, but I should have chosen one of these two to put in the inside. I'll probably do that when I make your cards to send out. So I'll do that. I'll add that. I was more concerned about trying to incorporate the pine cone from the stamp set. So that's from the annual catalog. And then yeah, you can see they've got the pine cone, and I want to show you this before I get busy and then forget to show you. So the pretty paper here is that, and then you can see how that goes together there too. And then the pretty paper is from the holiday catalog here, or the August to December, and I've been showing you that like with different fall themes and Christmas things. And you can see that there's things that don't have to be Christmas. So a lot of these you've seen last month. And so in here too, there's other ones. And I was kind of torn, like, do I go with the big flowers in here, which I think are great? Otherwise, there's even kind of a more filled in, smaller flower, but filled in more greenery too. So depending on if I run out of this, maybe some of you will see that because I think both are good. So if you are thinking like, oh, that would be great Christmas cards, then that might also give you the option of how much do I need, knowing that you can kind of use a couple of the designs. Okay, so before I forget to show you too, I also brought out the Bumblebee cardstock, which is more of the yellow, and I thought, oh, how pretty is this? I mean, obviously poinsettias, you think of Christmas, that kind of looks upside down, but how pretty is the bumblebee with that? I almost thought about that, but then I thought it almost makes it look like a magnolia card or something like that too. But I just show you what the bumblebee looks like. It's listed on the back as a coordinating color, and I think it's gorgeous, but I thought, yes, we need green for Christmas. Okay, so to get started, I can go ahead and place this right away on my old olive card base. So I just cut the pretty paper down to 4 by 5 1/4. Got some little fuzzes there. And then before I get too far, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and this is what makes it just fun. I'm going to coat, kind of give it a good squeeze, but not too much of a squeeze, because the other thing with doing all these cards for you versus having the in-person events, I had like 4 or 5 started Wink of Stellas in my craft room, and so I have went through all of those now, and I'm down to just one. So it's kind of nice to kind of pare down a little bit and not have so many things. Of course, I love having my things for you guys, so don't take that the wrong way. But it's kind of interesting, the multiples that I end up with or have started with, whether it be ribbons or different things. So I just want to make sure I get a generous coating of that Wink of Stella, and I'm hoping that the camera kind of can pick that up, so you can kind of see how it makes all those poinsettia leaves just sparkle now. So you can put that right on the paper. How fun is that? Hi Sharon, thanks for joining in. And then next I'm going to do some heat embossing, and because the Perfectly Plaid stamp set is a photopolymer stamp set, which is meaning that you can see through it. I want to get my Stampin' Pierce mat out, because that's the best way to get a good stamp image. And like I said, I'm just using my Merry Christmas greeting right now from that. And then with that, I'm going to sprinkle on some gold embossing powder. And I always want to say my disclaimer, Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell these neat trays. They used to, so I still have mine, and it's great, but a lot of people have different trays, or they have a little bowl with a spoon to kind of dish it, and that works too. So I'm going to get that out of the way and get my heat tool ready. Hello, Amy. So I'm gonna see if this will show up. So I just feel like as the embossing powder is on there just as powder, it kind of looks like that soft suede color, kind of brownish. And then now it's starting to heat up. There, oh, this is picking it up. Sometimes I can't get it to really show how it turns on my live videos, but you can kind of see how it went from grainy to gold embossed. There's a nice one. So that's kind of fun. And with Christmas time, I just had a gal place an order yesterday. She had about 3 different embossing powders on her list. And I think it's kind of true that we all, myself included, love to do more embossing when it comes to the Christmas season and winter season. So with that, I'm just going to feed that into my story label punch. And that fits in there so well. Oops. Just want to make sure that it's not crooked. Then that flies out of there, and that's pretty normal. So we have this, and I did want to also show you that I had tried to see what it would look like in the everyday label with that punch, and the classic everyday, and I think it's maybe classic, but those 3. So this is kind of like the look of this, which I liked the best. And then if you have these and don't want to purchase a new punch, I thought, well, I want to show those too, because you know me, it's not always about buying the stuff, it's about using what you have. And so that kind of can fit on there really well too. But Story Label Punch is the one that won for my choice. And now for the hidden treasure. So truly hidden. I think I would even give somebody a little gift if they can find it in a publication, because I don't think you can. There is this beautiful gold shimmer ribbon. So in the catalog, there is shimmer ribbon in gray granite that they show, but they don't show this. But when I go to plug in the code number, like I'm going to shop for more, it comes up. So it is available and can be purchased, but it is so pretty and it fits this card perfectly. And so when they came out with this ribbon, they also came out with the other product that I'm using, and that's the gold glittery enamel dots. And they came out with pretty paper and a stamp set, kind of its own bundle out of publication. It wasn't in any of the catalogs. And whenever a catalog comes out, I kind of revamp my whole craft room and update my ribbon basket and go, okay, this is what's on the retiring list. But when it came to this ribbon wasn't on the retiring list, but it wasn't in the catalog. So I looked it up, and then I noticed that it is still available. And I thought, well, this is perfect. It's going to stay in my ribbon basket. And today when I went to look where it was at in the catalog, I'm like, it's not in the catalog. So I did do a double check just to make sure that I wasn't using something that you couldn't get your hands on, because that is never fun either. So I love how it looks on the card, just to add some gold there. And then this is another option that is in the catalog too. Earlier in the week, I used the variation of the white, Whisper White with silver trim. And so this is the ivory with the gold trim, so that looks really pretty too. So some of you might have the metallic edge ribbon in the very vanilla gold combination. So that's my hidden treat of the day, is that. And then I'm just going to take my dimensionals here and put about 3 of those on there, just to kind of pop that up. And that Wink Stella that I put all over my poinsettias to make them shiny, that does not hardly need any time at all to dry. So that's pretty much done and taken care of. And today is a quick, easy card too. So if you're thinking, oh, let's, think of what we could do for Christmas that wouldn't take time, this would be a great card. So I'm already on, let's do the inside and the accessories. So for the inside, I'm just going to take my soft suede and ink up where's my mat? The little pine cone that comes with Perfectly Plaid, and ink that up a couple times. And then we have the cute little pine cones there. I love the detail in that tiny little stamp. And so that I can just take and tape down as well. Like I said, when I mail out the card, I can't believe I was so excited about the other parts of the card that I forgot about the inside greeting, but I will choose one from that stamp set and put it on your cards when I send them out too. So we've got that. And then my accessory, because you guys know I always like to try and add some kind of accessory to the front. That again, like I talked about before, is the gold glittery enamel dots. Comes in a big sheet, and so you can pick and choose what size you want. And I'm just going to pick, these are kind of stuck on there a little bit harder than normal. I'm just going to pick little bare spots kind of here and there that you'll see them. So I'm not necessarily going with, hey, let's go with the odd number like I try to sometimes. I'm going with, where is this going to show up? And just kind of put some here and there according to that. So I guess I did end up with 5. I think my sample card has 4, but that way if they're in little areas where you just kind of see the yellow, they'll stand out there too. So that's the outside with lots of gold embellishments with the gold embossing powder, gold glitter enamel dots, and then the gold shimmer ribbon. And then I will fill that in with the sentiment. I love just keeping human and who I am for you guys. So there you go. That is today's card, card number 3. Let me get this turned around. And I don't see, it was kind of cute. There's out my window, there was, oh, I have to show you if you can see it. Maybe not. There's a little calf right outside my window next to the tree, and it's my son's little calf. And once in a while they get out. And so that's my nature view of the day. And so my sister, our daughter-in-law, posted a picture of about 7 of them around their house, and they're cute and they're little tiny calves. And so they get out under the fence, and then they never stray too far because mom's not that far away. And so then they go back to their moms, and it's really pretty harmless, but it's just kind of fun to show you guys, like, this is our life here on the farm. And that's going to be our hamburger someday too in a meal. So, okay, card number 3, November Virtual Stamp Camp. If you want the set of 10 cards, let me know, or order using the code. I will upload this. And then the important thing about uploading today's card is that I will get the code and all the information about that ribbon that you can't find in the catalog. So you'll have that as a reference too when you go to look at the supplies used in today's card. So card number 3, and then tomorrow I'll be here with card number 4. It won't be a Christmas card because I'm kind of doing half and half and going every other day. So, oh yes, Lisa, it is something about when you live on a farm and move away, you do miss certain things about it, and that's kind of a fun little glimpse. So very good. Have a great day, guys. Catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.